Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is well and super. I hope everyone is ready for our lesson. It is right now 11 o'clock on the dot. It is 11 o'clock on the dot. And yeah, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning. Is it Tuesday? Yes, it's Tuesday today. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. It is the second day of our second day of the week. So yeah, let us enjoy the lesson. Let us love the lesson. Let us also enjoy spending some time together. Yeah, and I hope everyone is ready for the lesson we're about to have, and I hope everyone did their homework. You know, but we're going to have a really fun lesson. We're going to have a lesson that we're going to all enjoy. So let us have fun today. Let us all have fun today, and let us all enjoy the lesson. Yeah, and then also on that note, I'll always like to tell you guys that if you guys need to contact me, you can use my Twitter handle over here and ask me any questions, or if you need extra help, you can contact me via Twitter, or better yet, you can use my email address, which I always do show at the end of the lesson or put in the Zoom chat. So the two we can literally do yes we can literally you can literally either send me an email or send me a direct message on Twitter. Here is my Twitter handle. But besides that, my name is Chipono Solongwe, and this is grade 3 literacy. Let us start. So we are doing to describe and compare objects in terms of 2D shapes that make up faces of 3D objects, flat or curved surfaces. So we're looking at describing, sorting, and comparing 3D objects in terms of the 2D shapes that make up the 3D objects, and also whether they have flat or curved surfaces. Right. And then this was the homework. So I had asked you guys to use a triangle, a circle, and a square to create a house. And two of your classmates over here did that and sent me their homework. So this is all we needed to do, was to just draw a simple house, and that's it. And that's it. So thank you guys for sending me your homeworks. And this is just the two examples that I was sent, the first one and the second one. So guys, the more I ask you guys to do work, please send it through, then I can put it up on the slides that everyone can see. So right now, what's going to happen is that I'm going to give you guys, how can I do this? Yes, let's rather do this. I'm going to give you guys right now 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes to get whatever you need. So you have 2 minutes to get whatever you need. Then I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to write this down. So the 2 minutes is for you to guys get whatever you need for the lesson. The 3 minutes is to write this down. Another definition of 2D shapes. So the 3 minutes is to write this down. Your time starts now. So you're gonna get a total of 5 minutes. 2 minutes is to get whatever you need, and the 3 minutes is to write that down. Your time starts now. You have 5 minutes. The 2 minutes is to write this down, and the 3 minutes, no, the 3 minutes is to write this down, the 2 minutes is to get whatever you need. And please, guys, in the chat, please tell me if you're done or not done so that we can work better together. I'm going to put in my email address within the chat now while you guys are writing that down. Oops. Right. So guys, you have, oopsie, I did not see that it changed. Right. Sorry about that it changed. Here you go. You have 2 minutes to get yourselves ready and 3 minutes to write this down. 4 minutes to write this down. 4 minutes to write this down. I'll just add the time because of the slight mistake we had earlier on. So you have 3 minutes to write that down. Get all the things that you guys urgently need. If you need water, if you need something to, whatever you need, you have it with you and you start writing down that, then we start with the lesson. Immediately after, once the timer has told us that it's time up, we start with the lesson. Timer with me. Let's do this. And please do in the chat tell me if you're done, if you're done, if you're not done, all of that, so we can remember. I told you guys that I don't want to be too fast and I don't want to be too slow. I want to make sure that everyone understands. I want to make sure that everyone understands. From time to time, I will switch off my video, especially when you guys are doing exercises, so that you might not be distracted, but I will keep it on for the majority of the time. You have about 2 minutes remaining. You have about 2 minutes remaining. Two minutes. Please do tell me if you're done, you're not done, so that I can give you more time if necessary. For 40 seconds. 40 seconds. 40 seconds left. Please do tell me if you guys are done, not done. Through the chat, it would be really great. You have 40 seconds to write down this definition. 40 full seconds to write down the definition. 40 full seconds. Ten seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oopsie. Awesome. Thank you, Hayden, for telling me that you're done. I hope everyone else is done. Thank you for the message that you're done. I'll give maybe 20 more seconds now, just for you guys who are still wrapping up, so that then I'll start explaining. But I can explain, while I explain, you guys can finish up writing. So in geometry, a two-dimensional or 2D shape can be defined as a flat plane or a shape that has two dimensions, which is length and width. Two-dimensional or 2D shapes do not have any thickness and can only be measured with two faces. So it's a flat shape and it only has length and width. So it only has length and width. So it's a flat shape. Like the last time I told you, like let's use this. This is 2D. If we look at this, right, it's a rectangle, right? This is 2D. This is 2D. And it being 2D, it only has what we say it has length and width, right? Length and width. So this is 2D because it's flat. It's flat. You flat, and as you can see that what works best with it, it's size, because we count the size 1, 2, 3, 4. If we're looking at it like we look at 3D with faces, it only has 1, 2 faces. That's it. Because what? They are flat shapes. They flat. That's why I described to say that there are shapes that would normally, how can I put this? Would normally describe as one that are on paper that are flat, like they're flat as plain figures. That's why 2D shapes, when we look at them, we speak of vertices and sides. Like yesterday I told you. Why? Because they're flat. You can't say edges on it. You can't say edges. So you normally say, you know what, it has sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, a vertex is where two lines meet. Where two lines meet, a corner, the corners are what we call vertices or a vertex. A vertex is a corner, vertices are the corners. And it's a flat shape that only has length and width. Length and width. Right. Now, the next one that you guys must write is about the three-dimensional objects. I'll give you guys a total of 3 minutes to write it down. What is a three-dimensional object? This is another definition of a three-dimensional object. An object that has 3 dimensions. A three-dimensional object. A three-dimensional object. A three-dimensional object. Today I said today I want to make sure they understand. So I brought as many examples as possible of 2D. I brought 2 examples of 2D and 3D. So right now you have 3 minutes to write down the definition of a three-dimensional object. You have 2 minutes left. You have 2 minutes left. Please tell me in the chat when you are done writing. Please tell me in the chat when you are done writing, so I can be able to know my pace. Should I move fast? Should I move slow? Or we're going to be working on 2D and 3D objects so that we understand what are 2D and 3D objects. I've not gone anywhere. I've not gone anywhere. I was just fixing something small. I've not gone anywhere. So please just write this down. Please just write this down. Any questions will go towards the end, but please just write this down, this definition down, and then I'll explain it. Then we do a small exercise. We're going to do a short exercise as we go along. So I'm going to explain this after when we're done. So please, guys, please, you have 1 minute left, 1 minute left. Right. So please tell me in the chat when you are done writing. You have, wow, all right. I'll give you guys 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds to write down the definition. 30 more seconds. Please, guys, please always alert me when you are done or you're not done so that I can make sure that I'm not too fast or not too slow. I just have the perfect pace that suits everyone. All right, so you have 30 seconds. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time up, guys. Time up, time up, time up, time up, time up. Right. So now let me explain that what is meant by a three-dimensional object. I want to take out something that is very nice and helpful. Yes, my favorite thing. In geometry, a three-dimensional shape can be defined as a solid figure. Solid. So it's not flat. It's not flat. It's a solid figure. It's not flat. Like our friend here in 2D, it's flat. As you can see, it's flat, right? It's not flat, right? Or an object or shape that has 3 dimensions, right? Which are, now look, it is, which are, you can say, length, right? But let me put it, how best would you put this? Let's put it here. Which are length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. They have 3 dimensions. 2D only has length, you can say length and width. 2D only has length and width. 3D, now when we're looking at 3D, it has what we call length, right? Length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. This is 3D. Hence, it says it's called thick because it's a solid shape. It's a solid figure. You can hold it. You can feel 3 dimensions, right? And in 3D, what you have is faces. Here we spoke about sides. Here we speak about faces, vertices, and edges. Like if I'm looking at faces here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. What's an edge? An edge is when two faces, like these parts where you know 2 faces would touch, that's an edge. So you know we've got 1, how many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. An edge is where 2 faces meet. Vertex, remember what I said, a vertex is the corners. How many corners? 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So that is how we see 3D compared to 2D. 2D flat, or how I would remember it, 2D flat, 3D solid. 2D flat, 3D solid. Right? This has 2 dimensions, which is length and width. This has 3 dimensions, which is length, width, and height. Right, let us go to a small exercise. So I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. What you do now in these 5 minutes is that you're going to try in 5 minutes work. Yeah, 5 minutes. You're going to try and answer this. What's going to happen is that you're going to write, for example, triangle. You write triangle, number of sides 3, number of corners 3. How do you know? You count 1, 2, 3. That's how you count the number of sides. So you write triangle, number of sides 3, number of corners 3, and then we answer it together. Then we go into another exercise. So I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to do this. Let me say, no, let me rather give you 4 minutes to do this. It's a quick exercise. You'll be able to see, can you see the sides? Can you see the corners? So all I need you guys to do is that you're going to write triangle. After you write triangle, you write what are the number of sides of the triangle, what are the number of corners of the triangle. And your 5 minutes, oh sorry, your 4 minutes start now. Your 4 minutes have started. So you look at the triangle, you look at the corners of the triangle, how many corners, remember vertices, and then you also count the sides. So your 4 minutes have started. 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 When you are done, please tell me in the chat. When you are done, please tell me in the chat. Please do tell me in the chat when you are done. When you are done, please tell me in the chat. Please do tell me in the chat when you are done. Guys, let's work, let's work, let's work, let's work, let's work. When you are done, please do tell me in the chat. When you are done, please tell me in the chat, guys. Please do tell me in the chat. You have 2 minutes. Remember what I want you guys to do. I don't want you guys, please do not draw the shape. Just write triangle. After you write triangle, you write what are the number of sides? You write 3. What are the number of corners? 3. Then you go to the circle. Then you do what you did here, here. That's all we're looking for this exercise now. That's what we want. The drawing part, we'll deal with it. We're not going to actually do it now. But what we're looking now is that, are we able to see how many corners does the 2D shape have and how many sides does it have? How many corners does it have? How many sides does it have? That's what we are looking at right now. That's what we are looking at right now. Let's do this. You have 1 minute, 1 beautiful minute. Please, guys, please tell me. Do not draw the table. Just write triangle. What are the number of sides of the triangle? 3. What are the number of corners? 3. You come to circle. Then you write number of sides. Write how many sides does it have. Text the same with X. As you go along, you do that. then we're happy. We are happy. We are doing what is right, and we are being the lovely and fantastic people that we are. Then we are doing what being the lovely and fantastic people that we are. So please, guys, please do tell me. I'm checking the timer repeatedly to check to say, okay, now you've got 25 seconds left. It says 25 seconds. I'm repeatedly checking the timer. Please do tell me if you're done or if you're not done or if you do need more time. It would be good so that I know if we're going too fast or going too slow. Let's work, guys. Let's work. Ten seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who can help me with some of the answers? Anyone who can help me with some of the answers? I just need anyone who can help me with some of the answers. Anyone who can help me with some of the answers. Anyone right now who can help me, who is done and is able to help me with some of the answers. Anybody? Right. Found my first person.
Hello,
Hello. Hello.
sir.
How are
Hello,
you?
sir. I'm
How are
fine.
you?
And you, sir?
I'm good. Are you happy?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So help me with some of the answers. With the circle, how many sides does the circle have?
0,
How many corners?
0.
Do you know that you're awesome?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Awesome. I need someone else to help me with the next one, the hexagon. Who can help me with the hexagon? Who can help me with the hexagon? I need someone to help me with the hexagon. Hello. 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 I don't think we can. Oh, let me try and unmute again. Why is it not there? Hello.
Hey, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
I'm good. Help me with the hexagon. How many sides does the hexagon have?
6,
How many corners?
6.
You are fantastic.
Thanks,
You
sir.
are awesome. 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 Who can help me with the rectangle? The last one, the rectangle. I need a person to help me with the rectangle. Da, 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 da. Rectangle, 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 rectangle. Who can help me with the rectangle? Rectangle. Let's see. Let's see who can I take. All right.
So, the rectangle
Found someone.
has four.
Hello.
The rectangle.
Yes.
The rectangle has
has
4 sides and has 4 corners.
uh-huh.
The rectangle has 4 sides and 4 corners.
Uh-huh. And how many corners?
4.
All right. Awesome. You are a legend, né? You are a legend. Yes.
Thank you.
So the rectangle has 4 sides and 4 corners. Rectangle and square, they're the same. Like in terms of corners and in terms of sides and corners, rectangle and square are the same. So here are our answers. Here are our answers. I know some are big, some are small, you know, yeah, but it's fine. A triangle, 3 sides, 3 corners. Circle, 0 sides, 0 corners. Hexagon, 6 sides, 6 corners. Rectangle, 4 sides, 4 corners. Square, 4 sides, 4 corners. it's beautiful that you guys are understanding. This is what I really want. It's beautiful that you guys are understanding. So I'll give you guys 1 minute just to quickly write this down because I want us to do one more exercise, then we go to the homework. One more exercise, then we go to the homework. One more exercise. So I'll just give you a minute. If you have it wrong, it's fine. What you should just do is just write triangle, triangle, then you write number of sides 3, number of corners 3. Circle, number of sides 0, number of corners 0. Hexagon, number of sides 6, number of corners 6. How did they count? How do you guys count? If we look at the hexagon, how did we get the sides? We counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A side, this is a side. When we look at 2D shapes, right? When we look at 2D shapes, these are the sides. What makes the shape up? These are what we call the sides. And then the corners, you know, the corners here, where the two lines meet, it's called the corners, or better yet, vertices. Right. So I've given you guys 1 minute to write down the answers. Let me give you 30 more seconds to get the answers correct. So to get the correct answers in case you got them wrong. And then we go to our next exercise that we're going to quickly do. And then after that exercise that we're going to quickly do, we are going to look at the homework, and then we're going to do some things. After you write down the homework, we're going to the next lesson. So tomorrow we are going to be more practical, right? Tomorrow we're going to be more practical. So tomorrow, what I'll need you guys for tomorrow, please have the following for tomorrow. Have matchsticks and glue. Matchsticks and glue. It would be nice if you guys had some press stick, but I'm not sure if you guys would be able to go and get some press stick during this time. So I know what we can be possible is matchsticks because we know of load shedding, and some glue. Just some ordinary glue is more than enough. Right. So I hope that you guys have written down. Let us go to our next exercise, which we're going to do very, 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 very quickly. Very, 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 very quickly. Our next exercise, we'll look at that more tomorrow. So the next exercise we're going to do very, very, very quickly. Right? Our next exercise we're going to do is this one. So what I want you guys to do, right? You're going to name, we're going to do for this one and this one. You're going to name them, and then after naming them, we're going to look at how many faces, edges, and vertices does it have, right? So the only objects I want you guys to answer right now, quickly, in the next 3 minutes that I gave you, is for this one and this one. What's the name of this object? What's the name of this object? How many faces does it have? How many edges does it have? How many vertices does it have? If you are not sure of the name, I'll do the name. You must just help me with the faces, the edges, and the vertices. The faces, the edges, and the vertices. And I'm giving you guys 2 minutes to do it. 2 minutes to give me what's the name of the how many to count the faces, the edges, and the vertices on your own. The faces, the edges, and the vertices on your own for this one and this one. The name, I'll give you the name in case you don't know the 3D object name because they're not as simple as the 2D object one. But the name, I'll give you the name. All I want to know is that how many faces does this one have, the edges and the vertices, and also this one. And your 2 minutes had started 30 seconds ago. 30 seconds ago. I'll tell you guys more about tomorrow's lesson towards the end. But now just answer those two for me quickly, in 2 minutes. Then the names, I will give it to you. The names, I'll give it to you. Just that we are running out of time. And yeah, but tomorrow's lesson is going to be awesome. Maybe we should do shapes the whole week. I feel we must do shapes the whole week. Because there are a lot of things when it comes to shapes, like recognizing the shape, looking at the edges, the vertices, what objects are normally in those shapes. There's a lot like that. So I want you guys just to do this one and this one. You have 30 seconds left to do this one and this one. I will give you the name. You must just help me with the edges, the faces, the edges, and the vertices. And if you have the answer, you can just tell me in the chat or raise your hand, and then we're done. Then we'll go into the answers, and then what will happen? Yeah. Then we look at those answers, and then it is. So who has my answer for the first one? The first one. We have to be quick, guys. We have 8 minutes left, and I need to give you the homework. Who has the answer for the first one? Just the first one. Quickly give me an answer of how many faces, edges, and vertices it has, and then you'll get a bonus point for if you can give me a name. Hello? Very. Who can give me a name, the answers for the first one? Hello? Hello?
Hi, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you?
I'm good. So what's the answer for this one? This one over here. If you can give me the name, it would be awesome.
only have the answer for the faces because I haven't done the others.
Well, how many faces does it have?
It has 4 faces.
4 faces. Awesome. Thanks, ne? You are amazing. Right. Let us go into, because I need to give you guys your homework. Right. What we're looking at there was a cube. A cube has 6 faces, not 4 faces. It has 6 faces. Now, how do you know? A face is, how can I best describe a face? 2D, we had sides. That's different. A face is each 2D shape on the 3D object. So the 2D shapes that make the 3D objects are what we call the faces. So each square in a cube is a face. Each square in a cube is a face. If I look at my object over here, each rectangle in this rectangular prism or cuboid is a face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each 2D object or 2D shape in the 3D shape is what we call the face. Then it has 8 vertices, 8 corners, and then 12 edges. As I said, where the 2 faces meet is what we call an edge. What we call an edge. Let me go to the homework. Now, homework, what the homework is going to be like, which I quickly need you guys to write down now. Né? What you're going to do is that you're going to write down. You're going to write down all of these names here. Cube, you don't have to draw. We're not drawing, we're writing down names. You write down all of these names here now quickly, right? These names here. And then you are going to find which 2D shape is within these objects or which 2D shape matches each of these ones. So you're going to write down cube, rectangular prism, triangular prism, hexagonal prism, and sphere. And then you're going to find which 2D shape matches, this 3D shape. So you're not going to draw the shapes. You are not going to draw the shapes. You're not drawing the shapes. All you're doing is writing down these names: cube, rectangular prism, triangular prism. I hope you are writing them now. Hexagonal prism and sphere, and matching it with the 2D shape. Which 2D shape matches these shapes? That's your homework. Then also with your homework, all you need is a box of matches and glue. A box of matches and glue. That's all you need for your homework, is a box of matches and glue. All I want you guys to do is have a box of matches and glue for our lesson tomorrow. A box of matches and glue. That's all I need from you guys. A box of matches and glue. That's all I need. A simple box of matches and glue. If you can get me a box of matches and glue, I'll be very happy. So that is your homework. Right. So if you have a box of matches and glue, super. Love you even more than I do. So what I need you guys to do for your homework now is write these names quickly. Quickly, write these names. You have 3 minutes left to write these names. And you send your homework to my email address, which is longwanchipono. So let me actually do this for you guys. In the chat, I put my email address, which is here, where you guys do send your homework to. Oopsie. I don't know what's going on with my right. So yeah, you have just all you need to do. I don't know what's going on with my keyboard, but it's fine. It's perfect. Yeah, my email address is in the chat. It's the third one. So what I need you guys to do is just write down these names quickly for your homework, and then you'll send it to me via email. Yeah, you have. All right, let me just do this. I hope you guys are done. And then this is my email address. Yeah, for those on our YouTube friends. For our YouTube friends. All right. Here is my email address for our YouTube friends. Here's my email address, guys, for our YouTube friends, everyone on YouTube. Quickly write it down. It is 11:45 on the dot. It is 11:45 on the dot. All I have to say, guys, is that I love you all, and continue being superstars that you are, and continue. Let me rush quickly there to the last one. Continue being amazing students that you are, and thank you guys that you are always ready to work and be amazing and be great students that you are. So here's my email address. Love you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.